What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Duhe Speed Shop YouTube channel. We just got the 05 Yukon XL put back on that lift. And I bet you can't guess what for. Well, I guess you could because it's in the title. We're going to tackle this charcoal EVAP canister issue because I'm tired of taking 8 hours at the gas pump to put a little gas in this thing. So we're going to go ahead and tackle that. But make sure y'all go ahead and hit that subscribe button because y'all, while this thing's on the lift, it's going to get that done to it with the EVAP canister. It's also going to get helper bags, putting that back curl spring. It's going to get the little wiring harness, and it's going to get a trailer brake controller because y'all know as well as me, these big things don't stop too well. So you definitely need trailer brake controllers on these things. All right, y'all, let's get started on that real work. We're going to go ahead and pop these back wheels off. Alright, now that you're underneath the vehicle, start by unplugging that EVAP solenoid and busting off them 2 lines to the side. You're going to see what I'm talking about here shortly. When you pull them lines off and you see charcoal coming out like that, you know you got a major issue plugging up them vent lines. I didn't have as much coming out of that one, but you still saw it come out. Grab your 13mm socket and bust these 2 bolts right here loose. Should let your whole assembly come out. Look at all that charcoal. That's how you know it's busted inside. Shouldn't do that. While I'm there, I'm also replacing my EVAP solenoid, y'all. It's a cheap part, might well replace it. These vehicles are 20 plus years old. Grab your 13mm again and separate the charcoal canister from this bracket. 1 bolt and it slides off. Check it out. Go about your day. Go ahead and put everything on the table and just compare them side by side, y'all. Nothing too crazy. Make sure everything lines up, looks the same. Part numbers are correct. We're looking good. Go ahead and install your new charcoal canister on your old bracket. You can clean it if you want, but I ain't too worried about it. Get it in there, get that bolt lined up, and you golden, y'all. Slide that on as well. Pick it up and set it to the side. We got more work to do. Next step, grab your vacuum cleaner and start trying to vacuum out all that old charcoal out your lines, y'all. I'm not going to lie with y'all. Mine was so clogged, I actually had to drop the gas tank a little bit, undo that line from the top of the gas tank, which I didn't show because I was getting frustrated, and actually blow it out with the blowgun, y'all. But yeah, do it. Sometimes you could just get away with vacuuming. Sometimes you got to take it to the extremes, drop the tank a little bit, and blow it out. Hopefully, you just got to vacuum out. You will know when you're just about done because you can take compressed air to the gas tank like I'm about to show y'all in a little bit. And if your gas tank doesn't pressure up, you know you got proper ventilation. All right, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this rag around my air gun. Place it in the filler nozzle and give it a little pressure. The first time I did this, gas tank pressured up like a balloon when it was still plugged, right? After I went ahead and dropped the tank, shook everything out, vacuumed, blew it out, I pressured it up again by putting air in the tank, and it all just went out the vent tube like it's supposed to from the factory. So just keep working it, y'all. Make sure everything's out the line, and you shouldn't have any problems when you go to fill a gas tank. This is it, y'all. Go ahead and install the charcoal canister back like you had it before in reverse order. Crank up the car. Make sure the check engine light is off now. Make sure you have no fuel leaks. Make sure it's not smelling like gas in the vicinity. Just do it once over, y'all. If you watching this video, you a DIY anyway. Now we had the finish line, y'all. We had the gas pump. And we about to see if this thing will actually take gas like it's supposed to. Put that nozzle on wide open. Bruh, look at that. I ain't never seen that out of this vehicle. Give it one last click on a full tank. And there you are. 22 gallons in under 3 minutes. I ain't never seen that.